It's been 2 months. Let's just get the introduction going. Hi everyone, it's Allie. Welcome to the Book Splash Show. I was away for 2 months because I was just busy with life in general and that crap. So crazy things happened in 1 month of July. So 4th of July comes. I was planning to go see the fireworks. And just like, what was it, 2-3 miles from my home, my car breaks down. And I'm not happy because this car was not even 3 years old. And you literally think, the car would have lasted longer. Nope. I had to call my dad to help me get a ride because my mom couldn't. So we had to call Hyundai the next morning. Find out the next day after, my engine seized to the point where the engine was dead. And I did an oil change like a month or two ago prior, and it was bad. So I was debating, should I get the car fixed or should I trade it in? So I traded in from a 2016 Hyundai Accent to a Hyundai Sonata. So I'm like, I'm better off with the Sonata anyways. So, after that, about 2 weeks later, my old iPad breaks. The battery was going. So I was like, great. I think this is going to start going in threes. So my iPad goes. I take it to Apple. Turns out it's the battery, but they couldn't switch the battery because my iPad is considered too old for to get service, but I was still okay for a trade-in until it was obsolete in like September, October. So I got rid of my iPad Air 1 and got the iPad 9.7-inch 6th generation. And I got myself a purple case. You notice purple is actually my favorite color. I do wear black, but that's just me. So yeah, this is my new iPad now. And in August, my TV breaks, which is number 3. My TV broke, and I was like, great. Now I can't watch anything on Netflix. How am I going to watch Riverdale in October? And then my dad helps me out. He's like, hey, we can go to Costco and get you a good deal on TVs. I'm like, okay. So I got myself a 4K smart TV. That was nice. I got it from my old cheapy China-made TV to a 4K smart TV. So I'm in good hands. All right. So now let's start on the books I've read in August. I read the total of 6 books in August. August was a big reading month for me. I really kept it as a reading month, but I mostly kept it as a library read because I was wanting to go back to the library and wanted to explore. So I have the images for you. Let me just get on my bed. Ow! I bumped my head. I'll be okay. That was a little bump. It's not going to hurt me. I've had worse injuries than that. All right. So the first book I've read in August was The Orphan Queen by Jody Meadows. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, I think. Yeah, it was a 4 out of 5 stars. It was good, but not like great, like it wowed me, but it was good. It was a good fantasy read. I want to eventually read The Mirror King. Maybe that'll be my next read one day when I have the time. I won't have time this month. Maybe next month. We'll see. But then also depends what I get for my birthday and on the 23rd. So, okay, back to the books. The next book I've read in August was The Evil Queen by Gina Shallerwater. Gina Showalter. I can't say last names right. I'm sorry, guys. I know a lot of you loved this book. I personally didn't like it. I gave it a 1 out of 5 stars off on Goodreads. I didn't like it. That's just my opinion. I was excited over it and I was so disappointed. So that was the book disappointed me in some way, so I wasn't too thrilled. And the third book I read in the month of August was Pan's Labyrinth by Cornelia Funke, whatever you say her last name, or Funk. What rating did I give that? I don't remember. I know I liked it. Oh, 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, according to Goodreads. So that was my first book I really enjoyed in August. And then after that book, if I can get back to photos, I read Vampire Kisses by Schreiber. I love a vampire novel. Don't get me wrong. I love vampires. I love witches books and mystery novels. I'm hooked on those. That was a 5 out of 5 stars. And after that, I put a hold from the library. I was like, oh, I gotta read this. I love Brittany Caverlo, and she's writing this with Emily Henry. And you guys know I'm gonna bring up Hello Girls. I like the road trip theme in this book. I gave it a 5 out of 5 stars. It was really humorous. I couldn't stop laughing because I thought it was so humorous. And the last book I read in the month of August is Kissing Coffins, Book 2 of Vampire Kisses by Schreiber. See, that's what it looks like. And I think I like both books the same. Kissing Coffins, it's kind of like you meet the actual villain. In book 1, it's like you just introduce the characters. In book 2, you meet the actual villain. So yeah, it's a good read. I like them. That's a 5 out of 5 stars. And I gave Hello Girls a 5 out of 5 stars if I didn't say that. I'm exhausted. Yeah, so those are the books I read in the month of August. And according to my Goodreads, I am past my Goodreads goal, reading challenge goal. I have read 63 over 30 books. My goal was to read 30. I only read 60. I read 63. I went past my goal. So I've so far read 2 books in September. I'm on book 3 in September right now. And it's a long book, so we'll see how that plays out. So yeah, you probably won't see me again until October because I have a lot going on this month for my birthday. So basically, for my birthday, I'm having a birthday party. I'm having family celebrations, and then I'm going to a family trip. So yeah, I won't be available again probably till either the last day of September or sometime in October. I don't know. I can't promise anything. Other than that, hope to see you all again soon. Bye!